Hello, are you my cashier? Okay. Turn that on. Marge, right? What was his name? Jack? Alright. So I have played this game some since the last time I recorded. Not on my world, but my girlfriend started her own world in the East Town area. I didn't think we'd play very long, but all of a sudden it's 6 hours later. We're on day 19. So I'm basically an expert now. My next mission is to want to set up my shop more, and I want to get a fishing rod. I avoided fishing on my game because I thought you had to get a boat to do it, but you can just get the fishing rod, and that'll be fine. I can start selling fish just like that. Even on her world, we didn't get past winter. We didn't even get to the end of winter. So I don't... No spoilers, really. But I did a lot of fishing on her game. Did a lot of fishing. Feel like I got the hang of the game a lot more for sure. Okay, this egg's about to expire. That'll sell. It's fine. The layout of the Easttown market is so different. Your market isn't in a building. It's in a big open area. So here, it looks like every time you buy another market area, it opens up a separate like building. But the Easttown market, it just takes down a wall and it's a big open area. So I wonder if that's how this will be. If this wall would disappear and it'll be a bigger open market. I'm hoping that's how it'll be, because having to walk all the way around the building does not sound very fun. It'd be very inconvenient. Okay, it's raining, so I don't gotta water my crops. Are they ready, actually? Yeah, they're ready. Four boxes? Perfect. Some more product on the shelves. Probably fit it all down here. I have to get a bag as well. I don't know where to get a bag. It's clothing. I can't even afford a bag. I will by the end of the night. I'll be able to afford one by the end of the night. This cabbage will sell. That'll be my extra profit I need to get a bag. So what the bag will let me do is hold multiple items. So I only have one hand slot down there. But the bag takes up the hand slot and then it gives you three more. So I'll be able to carry three more things. I imagine it's another three things per bag size, maybe? Because I've never had the medium or large bag. I have no clue. And frankly, I don't have $4,000 on me to try that out, but... Okay, that's empty. Perfect. Here's the fire. Gotta get used to this layout again after being in the East Town. I definitely prefer this environment. I like this old, like, village feel. This old fishing village. This is nice. That was the egg I needed to sell. Okay, I think that's enough for a bag. If I can figure out where the clothing store was again. Honestly, I should wait. I don't need the bag. It's not a necessity. But I very much want the bag. See, I have 3 slots down there now. That's so much nicer. If there was 3 empty boxes, I could just grab all 3 and dump them all. This should be enough to give me some decent profit. That's a whole box. That's empty. I still have like 3, 4 full boxes over here. It's only afternoon. I've got time to make some of that profit back. Because I'm got to make it what? 700 for the employees, 700 for rent. I want to start fishing, but okay, so what I learned is I need a fish stand. I can't put the fish just on these shelves. And a fish stand, that's another 500 right there. Plus at least 300 for a fishing rod. Fishing would give me a lot more profit, but I need like $1,000 to throw into it to start, and I just don't have that. Oh, I got hay. Okay. So I can move this over to here. Hay up here. Perfect. And throw this trash away. When's the next holiday while I'm at it? I got a while. It's the 14th. Regular fish. And gray fish. So I don't know if the fish are different here than in the East Town. I only ever caught 2 fish in the East Town. It was the regular fish, which are blue, and then there's the brown fish, which is... There's a regular fish were 38, brown was 52. I've never caught a gray fish. Yeah, see, down here it mentions brown fish. Brown fish and regular fish are what I'm used to. I don't know how to catch a gray fish. But cookies, maybe I could sell that for Valentine's Day. Could catch some fish, I could sell cookies. 'Cause that shouldn't be too much to buy that, right? To buy that permission. $7.50 for the snacks license? That's so easy. I can do that. Not tonight. But I can do that. Okay. I still don't know what Junkman does. Looks like he's making potions. But I know if I press this button, that terrifying thing happens. So I wonder if this is just another place to dispose of junk? But why not just use the fire? Unless he gives you something for it. Do you get some kind of currency if you do that? Is this where the lumberjack is over here? This is animals. This is... So we should have a... Okay, here's the fishing rod. I'm gonna buy the cheap one because I'm broke. Here we go. And again, I'm going the cheap one because I'm broke. You take up a lot of space. That's fine. You can go right there. Still afternoon, about to be evening. I can catch a few fish. I can make some of my money back for this. My reputation's going back up. It's 65. I think it's hard to get a high reputation when you sink as low as I had it. I had it at 20. The shop being dirty was definitely hurting me. But the higher your reputation, the busier you are. So once you get a high reputation, I think it's easy to stay there. But once you get low, business drops to almost nothing. It's hard to recover, I think. But as long as I continue to have product, should be fine. Yeah, regular fish sells for 38. Let's give this to you. What does this do? Does that... Oh, that gives me coin. Okay. In my girlfriend's world, I have a big pile on the dock, like 100 pieces of junk. And I had the intention of going over to him and figuring out what he does at some point. I never bothered. That's probably thousands of dollars of junk. Okay. Can I do that with the boxes from my orders? If I can, that's game changing. That's so much money that I'm getting back. There's a brown fish. That's one that's worth more. Yeah, so I don't know how to get a gray fish if the blue and brown fish are the standard here as well. I'm running out of product, is that? Time to test the theory, I guess. I sold out of everything? Fuck yeah. That is so nice. Okay. Am I not out of anything else? But that box in the back. Yeah, no. There we go. Last box. Last potato, I mean. There's $100. Empty. Empty. So hard to see that back one. Okay. That's amazing. I'm up to $3,000. I don't remember exactly what I was at before I did my order. My reputation's dropping because I'm out of product. I don't remember exactly how much money I had before my order, but I know I only ordered 3 things. I had stuff left over, and frankly, I was really low on money. Even just getting the cashier was a bit risky because I had almost nothing. Catch one more fish. That's probably all I can do for the night. I don't know if these will even sell. It's late enough. And after that, we'll probably close up. You're gonna just sit there perfectly. Okay. Frankly, I don't need the broom anymore if I have backwards Marge. Yeah, I'm not going to sell those 2 fish. Everybody's going home. There it is, nighttime. That's okay. They're good for a while yet. You rearrange this a bit. This one's empty. There's $20 back. Okay, how much is it for a market upgrade? I can't do it here. Do I have to do it at the Grand Bazaar? It's weird, some of the little differences between this and Easttown. Because Easttown, there isn't like a big central building. You have the state officer and the calendar, but that's all there is. All this other stuff is totally separate places. And I don't remember how to get the market upgrades in this one. Okay, you just talk to this guy. This guy does all your expansions, all your upgrades. In Easttown, there's not a person selling that. You do the upgrades at the locations. So this locked door would say Market 1 on it. And that's where you would purchase the upgrade, at the actual building, at the expansion site. So I'm aware I still have bills to pay, I still have to do an order. I'd like to buy this. Just to see what it does. Okay. Yeah. See, this is what I was hoping for. It just expanded my shop and opened up another door. I was worried this would be like a separate room that I'd have to walk around the corner to get to. This is really nice. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I've got no complaints about that. Okay. Hello. I'll do another order. It'll have to be a cheaper one, which is fine. Another thing about the East Town is it takes place in one of the Asian countries, China, something like that. And one of the default options is tea and rice. And it's minimum 12,000 and 16,000 to buy one order of those products. That is a crazy amount. I thought I had it bad with bread being 660, but double or triple? I'll buy the bread. It's not as bad as I thought. All right. I'm not going to buy the bread tonight, just because I am worried about bills. I don't know exactly where they're at. Got 1550 left over. I ordered a decent amount of stuff. I can do some fishing to make up for any extra profit I need. And I don't have any crops planted anyway, so I'm good there. Okay. Okay, my bills aren't as bad as I thought. My 700 for employees, up to 900 with rent, 1100 with maintenance so far. $1,100 is manageable. I can keep that every night. Alright, now I can pick up 3 items at once. Perfect. I don't have to worry about everything falling off now. I can carry more. I'd like to get the bigger bag as soon as possible. Okay. I have a bigger box. That's got to be top priority here. Put these over here. Pick that up. Come on. There we go. Throw the cabbage at the bottom. And then I got what? 2 eggs and a thing of bread. Potatoes. Perfect. Open for business. I'll get fishing. Get us that extra profit we need. See, I'm not that mad about getting junk anymore, because I know that's 20 bucks at the Junkman. I was a little annoyed with how much junk I was getting fishing before. Now that I'm here, I've tested the Junkman. Okay. It's not as good as fish. 20 for junk, 40 for a regular fish, almost 60 for brown fish, but hey, I'll take it. 12? That's fine. It's not much, but it's fine. He's got a bit of a line. Can always help him as well. I can still... And he finishes it off. If he gets overwhelmed. I definitely don't need a second cashier at this point. He's doing just fine. I'm at 1,300. I got my bill money back. I don't remember how much I spent on the order, but I only had, what, 3,000 maybe at the end of the night? So, if I hit 4,000, I'm swimming in the money. I don't know that I will. Still fully stocked up. That one looks like it was worth a bit more. That's what, 15 for that one? 25? Yeah, 12 for the first one, 25 for the second, which makes sense. That cup looked like it was made of gold or something. Some kind of metal. 2,000. My reputation is higher than it's ever been. So I've got no complaints. Oh, fuck yeah, whiskey. If I got room for it, hell, I'll make room for it. I can move this back, move this here. $480 a bottle, and that's 8 bottles. I don't feel like doing the math, but that's about $4 grand right there, if that sells. Carrots are empty. Still good on everything else. But I don't know if that'll sell. But I think it just became afternoon, so I have time. But that's about $4 grand. If that whiskey sells. Help you out there a minute. Yeah. There's one bottle gone. So I'm almost at $4 grand right there. I'll have to look, because I don't remember how much we started the initial first day with. Was it 4,000? No, Easttown we started with 8,000, but that was 2 people. So maybe it was 4,000 a person. I don't remember. But regardless, I have a lot more money than I've had. When my reputation got down to 20, started to lose money, didn't sell all the product. I was worried. $4,400. 94, 95 reputation. That's crazy. Within a day or two of being as low as 20. There's more empty boxes. 5,600. It's got to be that whiskey selling. 122 from the junk. I'm not going to cash out on that yet. I'm going to let that build up, see how much I actually get from that. Oh, and the whiskey sold out. Oops. I'll be back for that. Thank you. And I do notice even the fishing rod has durability. I'm not as worried about it anymore. Because if I'm getting enough profit on the fish, hell, that whiskey alone paid for a whole boat if I'd like one. So I can't complain about a couple hundred for a new fishing rod every now and then. Alright, I'm closing up shop. That's all my products sold. I could try to keep up with just fishing, but I'm just going to anger more customers than I'm going to feed. Another 242 with junk. Once again, that pays for my fishing rod. Okay. My... Yeah. My bills are about 1100. I gotta do an order. I'd like to plant some more crops. Gotta make up my mind which way I'm going. I'm going this direction. Here we go. I'm still not used to this layout again. But about to be day 11. I'm only a week behind where we were on the other game. So, it's not crazy. Buying one of each, and I still got 5,500. That's not bad. I could buy a couple extras. Another thing carrots, another thing eggs. Another potato and a bread. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. I went for a swim, I suppose. Yeah, I got 4,000 left. 1,200 for bills. Got 3,000, 2,500 left. I sold out today, so they should be able to sell that product tomorrow. I don't need a hoe because the soil stayed tilled, which is very nice. But spending $60 to get fresh soil every time would not be that bad, honestly. But I'm happy I don't have to do it. Okay, I'm going to buy the sprinkler. We're going to see how this works. Okay. I can't put it in the soil. But do I put it like here, for example, and it does both sides? I'm going to put it right here. Okay. Ah. Okay, that's not as good as I thought it would be. But if nothing else, I can just move it around, use it as a 7 times more efficient water can. Unless I buy multiple of them, like 4 of them at least, it's not going to be self-sufficient. But I can just use that as a watering can. I have no regrets with that purchase. If I bought a bigger one, maybe it would cover more, but... Okay, what about seeds? What do you have for me? It's still winter. These are all spring. These are summer. There we go. I'll take a look at the calendar, see if there's any seasonal holiday things I can sell. Is there anything Valentine's Day? I likely can't plant roses or... Yeah, that's strawberry chocolate, not just strawberry. So there's probably nothing I can do there. But it was worth looking at. 4 days for the Christmas. That's a big holiday. That might be a day where I stock up, take advantage that product lasts for a few days, try to make a crazy ton of profit. That'll be really nice if I can work that out. Yeah. I suppose it doesn't matter what I buy at this point. I'm going to get cabbage because it's the cheapest. I don't want to spend too much money at the moment. I'll get two. Because I don't know if one... Yeah, I got a few spaces left. You can sit by the well. And this will sit by the well as well. Okay. Alright. And I got enough for bills yet? Time to end the night. And tomorrow, I'll do a similar order. My employees are purchased. I have a fishing rod. I can fish and make money that way. There's something I should do. That's the last thing I gotta do before I sleep. I should catch a few fish. Have it stocked for the morning. But tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can buy a horse. If it's just to carry stuff for me, I guess that's useful. Save me a minute of time. I'm not really interested in farming animals at the moment, like cows and all that. I'm still getting the ropes on everything that I have going on. I'm still expanding the shop. I don't need to get into a whole barn setup. I'm not ready for that. So if that's what the horse is for, oh well. But if the horse just helps carry goods, because that's what it says, place in your barn to transport goods. So do I have to buy a place in the barn and then also the horse? So it's what, 1,500 for the cheap horse, 2,500 for the expensive horse, 1 to 2,000 for a barn slot. If I get another box of whiskey, I can afford it. I don't know what the chances of that are. But if nothing else, with the profit I've been making, give it a couple days. And these fish, I'll spend $300 for a rod, catch at least 50 fish, sell them $50 a piece, $2,500, 2,200 profit. That's not bad. Until I catch a regular fish. That throws off my numbers, but it's pure profit either way. We'll see on the stats thing when I sleep what my profit on the fish was. Because I feel like the other products average around 30-40% profit. Junk. I think 30% is more accurate. Alright, I think 2 or 3 more bluefish and like 2 brown fish fill that up. Maybe 2 blue, 1 brown. Gonna catch those few extra fish, throw this junk away, finish the night. Alright, you come with me, because you don't fit in the display. 533% profit on fish. I caught 3 fish, an average of $6 worth of durability to catch that fish. Sold it for 38. And the brown fish, of course, worth way more. 766% profit. That's crazy. $700 left. I'm gonna hit open, because I got plenty of fish for them to buy. I'll be back with the rest real soon. Don't hit my reputation too hard for being out of things. Oh. Alright, what else we got? Oh, we got a bunch of stuff over here. Roses. Oh, that's a Valentine's thing, isn't it? Let me get the smaller boxes. Yeah, I can probably buy a bunch of roses.